start at the beginning. And I'd tell her how he was all white as milk, head to toe, with white nails and white lashes, teeth like little bones, and one red spot in the middle of his back, between his shoulder blades. How he moved like bedsheets snapping. How he bit you and his teeth popped out, leaving you with little bones under your skin that everyone would say was a mosquito bite, a fire ant, chiggers. But where did he come from? My mother would plead. Was it a story someone told you at camp? Where did he come from? Later those nights, after she thought I'd fallen back to sleep, I would hear her moving from room to room, checking all the locks on every window and door. Click, 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 bolt. I would hear her breathing all through our little house. Captain Murderer came from nowhere. But you couldn't tell your mother that. He came at night, for me. Captain Murderer came for me. Later, the hint of blue dawn, I felt for Jed's wrist. Half lost in sleep, I clambered for him. The crazy, dream-thick thought, what if Captain Murderer got him? But he was in the bathroom, the light under the door, the drone of the automatic fan. When he came out, a blue shadow in that blue dawn, he stood at the foot of the bed looking at me, his face too dark to see. Only the flicker of the whites of his eyes, wide and wary. Somewhere, a snarl of mosquitoes buzzed, a light sizzling. "Jed," I said, my voice gluey with sleep, his hands clenching at his sides, looking at me as if I were this strange thing, landed in his bed, come to do him harm or wonder. An alien, a ghost, a succubus. Jed. Sweet Jed. So nervous. My fingertips tingling. Lifting the sheet, I told him to come inside, and he put the heels of his hands on my legs and dragged me to the bottom of the bed, and it was like never before. All our times, romantic and sticky whispers, but this time something else, something blue and strange and piercing, and I shuddered all through, my breaths catching against his ear. Day 1. We'd been driving forever, the Midwest finally sneaking up on us, the hard smack of road salt as I-75 widened and widened again. I'd never seen Jed so nervous. Excited. Both. It was hard to tell. It was our first road trip together, and everything felt impossibly fun. The oversized rental car, a toothpaste white Chevy, lurching across the lanes, the burr of the air conditioner, the rest stops with the beef jerky and neon flip-flops, the toaster muffins and plastic wrap, and the hot dog slinking on an endless roller grill. On the crinkly map, we traced our route up the Great Paw of Michigan. I-75 snaking up the state like a wriggly vein. Sometimes we sang along to indifferent radio, light FM and classic rock, the occasional Christian devotional show. Sometimes we clasped hands clammy from shivering big gulps in the cup holders. Sometimes we made long lists of baby names. We'd already decided we didn't want to know the sex. We didn't care. And just naming names made it feel glorious and impossible all over again. My hand on my belly. I never even thought I'd have a baby, he was saying. And now here I am, and it's the rightest thing I've ever done. And we're rattling off names, Jed rejecting my favorite, Molly, swiftly, and without mercy, confessing finally that he was once sick with love over a girl named Molly Key at summer camp when he was 15. That can't be true, I teased. You told me you'd never been in love before. He had said it. I never forgot it. One muggy Sunday morning, both of us too tired to make coffee, our arms and legs entwined. Well, you know, he said now, shrugging, smiling a little, caught. Sick with love, the phrase so unlikely from his solid, square-jawed Midwestern mouth. The words made me inexplicably sad. Before I knew it, I was crying, my sunglasses sticky from it.